Hello, everybody. Welcome to South of Midnight. Hope everybody's day is going well. Everybody's having a good time. There we are. Just getting one more little thing to launch. You're still getting a little used to back to streaming again, but we're doing our best as we can. Alright, there we go. Yeah, really cool game, or really cool looking game. I haven't tried it or seen anything or any of that I wanted to check out, called South of Midnight. All I know about this is kind of action-adventure style game, set in kind of a fictionalized, kind of mythological-ish, like southern United States. I'm not sure if it's like Louisiana, Georgia type area, but that's kind of the areas that it feels like. I saw briefly, when I first launched it, the intro. Like, it wasn't a story intro or anything, so you're not missing anything, don't worry. But it was like a little... the animation style was really, really cool. It was kind of stop motion, kind of CG, so that was really interesting. So I'm kind of excited to get into this. I'm going to start with keyboard. If keyboard isn't feeling it, I do have my controller hanging out here too. So depends which way we go with it. But I'm excited. Let me just... go down, make sure. Just gonna turn the volume up on the game just a little bit. Just right there. Right there. Cool. All right. But I'm excited to get into it. I play my games. I'm not the try-hard hardcore channel. I play my games because I wanna experience a story and I wanna have fun. So we might be going easy. If it's too easy, we might be taking it up from there. But I'm excited to try this. This looked really cool. Cool concept. Cool story. I like the setting. So let's just get into it. South of Midnight. Let's go. Let's go with just easy.
Down in the deep south, folks spin tales about the grand tapestry, an invisible weave holding our world together. They say the grand tapestry is torn by folk sorrows, and these damaged threads give rise to them evil spirits called haints. But every great while, a mighty storm brews, awakening a powerful force. A weaver, gifted with the power to reach into the past and mend folks' deep wounds. With enchanted hooks in hand, this weaver can banish haints and reweave the tapestry's thread, restoring the land so life can bloom again, fresh and new. The last weaver vanished long ago, but I'm getting ahead of myself.
Love that guitar.
Our tale begins deep in the heart of Chickasaw County, in a speck of a town called Prospero, where the last weaver was last seen. That evening, Hazel's mama was running late, driving home through a storm that seemed hell-bent on drowning the whole South. Meanwhile, our Hazel is packing an emergency box, fixing to evacuate quickly. A hurricane brewing on the horizon, and a mighty big one at that.
Man, I miss singing on the bus with these guys. Wish we had another meet. Another medal, too. We was fast as hell. Mine should be back by now. Probably got sucked into work again. Typical. I shouldn't be doing all this packing by myself. But here I am.
E to interact. O for objective. I for inventory. Love it. Thank you. L for lore. So we're going lore instead of journal. I can appreciate that.
All right, what's coming with me?
Checking controls. Mouse is a little gonna up the DPI on the mouse. There we go. Cool. I just like looking at all the little details. So, Sourceman College, Bachelor of Social Work. Cool. So I don't know if that's us. We're Lacey. I'm guessing, or if that's their mom. One of the two. The Boo Hag. I think, and I've just heard, so I might be wrong, but I think a Boo Hag is a mythological creature from this area of the world. A lot of spookums, spooky horror posters, band posters. Oh, so we're Hazel. So yeah, that's our mom. We're Hazel. Our mom is Lacey.
And there goes the flash flood warnings. Like clockwork. Things got tense with Mama last time I visited you at the mausoleum, Dad.
Dad's
She'll
dead.
never explain why she and Grandma Bunny got bad blood. Storm's never been this bad before. I asked Mama for a doll and got this thing instead. I know he's weird looking, but I can't help but love him. That was the day Mama threw up on me after getting off that wacky world. Almost passed out from laughing so hard.
Look at that. I am not a ride guy, so I
She still had
get
that
that.
kind of time for me.
Alright, pack your box when
I
ready.
gotta stop reminiscing and start packing, for real.
Controller's vibrating. I'm just gonna unplug it so it stops going off. So pack a box when ready. I think that we've kind of seen everything there is to see in the house. Grocery list, hurricane checklist. Can we zoom it out with the camera now? We have flashlights, batteries, blankets, soap, garbage bags, phone and car charger, water bottles, cash, first aid, sugar-free granola bars. What was that?
Whew. It is really picking up out there. You ready to go?
I was over here all alone.
I'm sorry, I know. I swung by the shelter because there was a leak in the roof, and then I had to drive folks back and forth to Jolene's to ride out the storm. Besides, you are young and spry, my little track star. Oh, shoot, we got 5 minutes. Let's go. Did you pack everything?
Mama, I'm grown. This ain't my first hurricane. I know what to do.
As long as you didn't forget the...
Grown.
Flashlights and batteries. You have the blankets?
Yes, because I have my...
Hurricane checklist. Is that a smiley face?
Hey, Hazel, think fast.
Oh, come on, Mama. We don't have room for my track shoes.
You know how expensive those things are. You best find somewhere to pack them.
And pack 'em light. Yeah, I know.
What'd you say?
I said, and pack 'em light.
Pack a bag, then pack it light. Hey, pack your bags, then pack 'em light.
You
Love
think
that, that's
this place
awesome.
will still be here? After?
I called Hurricane Lulu, and she said we good.
Mama, I'm serious. What if it's different this time?
That's not for you to worry about. And now we got 4 minutes. Did you just suck your teeth in me?
We wouldn't be rushed if you didn't.
Don't mumble. Speak on it.
I said we wouldn't be rushed if you didn't waste all that time at the shelter.
Waste time?
That's not what I meant. It's just... You left me to prep for a hurricane by myself.
Oh, I thought you was grown.
Yeah, coming back at us.
What if we called up Bunny and go over there? You know, the mansion with the hurricane-proof windows?
Now, you want to bring this up right now.
I'm just saying.
We are going to Jolene's church with everybody else, like we always do.
Whatever.
And don't roll your eyes at me.
I wasn't even looking at you.
I made those eyes. I know when they rolling.
I just don't understand why we can't go over there. Bunny still can, even if Daddy's dead. Just tell me
Hazel,
why.
please. Just, please, go over to Bo's and Mrs. Pearl's. Check on them. They may need help.
We might need some help. I might need some help. While you're out helping everybody else.
Damn it! No. Your great-grandmother made this.
You never told me that.
I shouldn't have to tell you something is important for you not to break it.
Well, maybe if you did, you still have a coffee mug.
This world existed before I brought you into it, Hazel Flood. Remember that next time you go around thinking you know everything. Hazel! Everything I do for you.
Whatever. There's no getting through to her. Whatever. Let me go check on Bo.
We gonna have a real Spider-Man Uncle Ben moment, I think. Is what's gonna happen there. Oh, jeez. That's spooky looking water. And the scale of it too, like how small we are compared to the water. That's. I've luckily never had anything like, you know, damaged by flood or anything. Been close a couple of times. Family's been close a couple of times. But
Bo and those damn dogs are always up to something.
water's got some power behind it. You gotta respect its ability.
Hey, Miss Pearl! Are you there? I guess I'll go check on Bo first then.
You can actually see inside too. Just little things. It's like that. I don't see anybody in there. We do have a sprint. I want to jump. We are a track star, so we gotta jump. Love the tunes.
It's too late to board up our windows too. The Joneses really are one step ahead.
Jump over the fence? No, that way. Okay. Love the tunes coming out of here.
Oh, Hazel! Oh, come on in and grab some punch. Ugh, it is fucked up out here.
But I came here to check on you, but it looks like you're riding this storm out in style.
Oh, yeah. Me and the pups are having a hurricane party. Yep, ain't no storm got me yet. And if things go south, I got my boat. You sure you don't want some punch?
I gotta go check on Mrs. Pearl.
Mm-hmm. Hey, it ain't my dogs pooping on her grass. My dogs are gentle. Yes, you are.
Better make sure.
Just want to tweak the levels here a bit. Oh, we got a little background noise in the menu. There we go. Storybooks, The Night of the Flood. Storm will wash away both people and secrets. Ooh.
Miss Pearl's taking this seriously.
What you doing on my porch in all of this weather, baby?
I'm just checking on you, see if you need anything. You holding up okay?
I'm doing just fine. Been doing this longer than you've been alive. Why don't you come in for a second?
I should probably head back.
Come in, have some gizzards. I'm cooking them all before the power goes out.
You know I can't say no to your cooking.
There's a bee in your bonnet. I can tell.
Just frustrated with Mama. She stayed late at the shelter and left me all alone.
Lacey does enjoy her work. She could stand a moment's rest.
Right? She's all over the place all the time.
She's got a good heart.
Water's
She
coming.
wants everyone to be okay
Water's
all
coming.
the time, you know?
Yeah, I know. You need some help in there?
Thanks, hon. I'm almost done. What else is on your mind?
What you know about Bunny?
Why you barking up that tree for?
It's hard not to. Mama never so much as talks about her.
Well, does she ever look in on you?
No, I guess not.
Sometimes people are privy to things that we aren't. Your
Love-
mama is doing what she thinks is best.
Love this animation style on this.
Oh, Jesus.
Mama!
Hazel!
Breaking more stuff.
Come on!
And the sprint is a toggle. Thank you.
Hang on! I can't lose you too! Shit! Hold on! Mama!
Didn't have to press jump there. I did, but I don't think I had to. Uh-oh.
Holy shit. What just happened? How did I get back to the shore?
Health and hazards. Hazards such as toxic water and brambles can cause damage. Damage taken is indicated on the life bar. Makes sense. Ooh, just me down. Okay, so there's kind of like a rewind, try again function, maybe?
No. This is some good. Shit! It took out the bridge!
I love this music. Oh,
Mama, I'm
goodness.
coming! I'm gonna make it. God damn it, I can't! I'm not fast enough. I'm always fast enough. What is it? Bunny. She's gotta help me.
Press space to hang and use AD to move along the ledge. While holding a direction, press space to jump to another ledge or control to drop.
The bridge! Gotta get across. Bunny's house is uphill.
Some good old...
She's always fine during storms.
Uh-oh, it's control to drop, Dave, not space. Reading the instructions explains the instructions. So just tap it? Okay, so you just have it, you don't gotta hold down. This is entirely on me, by the way. Press control again instead of space. Alright, control. Good.
If I can get to her place, she can get help from Mama.
What? What? No, no.
What was that?
No. That wasn't cool. No. That looked really cool, but I didn't. I liked it, but I didn't like it.
Okay, can't give up now. Oh, shit! Help! Please! My mama! We need help! Can anybody hear me? Please! Anybody!
Oh dang.
Oh, that was almost no!
Giant, not the giant donut.
Please hold! Hey, Dad. Headed to your old place. Got no other options. I'm so scared for Mama. Dad, if you're up there, keep her safe.
Alright, so Dad's family sounds like it came from money.
Gotta go around.
This way. Music in this is, I'm like, oh. Oh yeah, Dad definitely came from money.
What is that? That can't be real. Hope they'll help me.
Is Grandma the big bad evil?
I know y'all in there.
Music, oh,
Excuse me.
oh my god.
You can't just show up unannounced.
I have to talk to Bunny.
Well, she is rested. You're gonna have to come back tomorrow.
It can't wait.
What is all this racket?
Hey, Grandma?
Is that Hazel? You've gotten taller. What brought you sopping wet to my doorstep this evening?
I told her you were rested, but she just...
Nonsense, Lily. That's my only grandchild down there. What can we do for you?
The trailer got swept downstream with Mama in it, and
Swept down in the river in that tin can of a home?
I tried to catch her, but I couldn't keep up. There's no one in town. I saw the lights on here, and I came for help.
And we will. In the morning.
But you know people. Can you call the sheriff or something?
You know rescue services are paused in the middle of a hurricane, dear.
You're acting like you don't even care.
Oh,
My.
the lighting.
Your
Like
tongue,
that
please.
scene? Oh,
You don't understand. It ain't just about Mama. I'm seeing these things. These strands in the air. I'm scared.
Strands.
Yeah. Yeah. There is something big out there.
spider thing? Spider
Lily.
thing? Spider
Yes,
thing.
ma'am? Clearly my granddaughter is not in her right mind right now. Afraid for her mother and all. Ready a guest room.
Yes, ma'am.
Poor thing. you've been through a lot tonight. Come sit down for a minute.
I mean, Grandma definitely isn't a good person. But
I'll take care of this.
is she the storyline big bad? You know what I mean?
Where am I? A dream. What a strange dream. These strands, I've seen them before.
Press middle mouse to activate the guiding strand. Use it any time to reveal the path to the next objective. That's handy. I appreciate it when games do things like that.
Say my name?
Ooh, so Laura, this game's pulling me in already, and it hasn't even been a half hour. So, let's check this out. Trey, Hazel's father and Lacey's husband. Trey Flood fell in love with Lacey during college. He and Lacey were happily married and had Hazel. Trey died unexpectedly when Hazel was 4. He's buried in the mausoleum near the Flood mansion. Hazel, us, lived in prosper all her life with her mother Lacey. She's just graduated high school and is headed off to college in the fall. Hazel's mother Lacey is a social worker in Prospero. She struggles with the trauma she sees on the job. She can't save everyone. She's frustrated with the system and the way it takes time away from Hazel, her little bug, whom she loves deeply. Oh. Bo, former collegiate football player with professional aspirations for a career-ending injury. That old knee. Bo is a big guy with a heart of gold, checks in on Mrs. Pearl and Lacey, and views Hazel like a little sister. Only thing he loves more than fishing is his dogs. Mrs. Pearl is a retired school nurse that lives down the road from Lacey and Hazel. She's always ready with a listening ear, an open heart, and a plate of food. She thinks of Lacey and Hazel as family, especially after the death of her husband, and Bunny. Bunny Flood is Hazel's grandmother. She's made her fortunes in Prospero through multiple business ventures. She did not approve of Trey and Lacey's relationship, and after Trey's death, they had a further estranged relationship. What the world? So we got Prospero is the site of bustling industry, is a dying hurricane-besieged southern town with a history of strange disappearances. Those who left of their own will did so in search of greener pastures. Many who remain lack the means to seek better. Lacey's home? Prospero Cemetery, where local burial grounds. Bunny had Trey buried in a mausoleum. And Flood Mansion sits on a hill towering over the town of Prospero. It is a monument to Bunny's power and influence in the town. So, okay, last name is Flood. The Flood starts off the story. I don't know if the devs are trying, or the writers or the devs are trying to say that, floods are bad. Floods are bad. But the Flood is starting things off, and Grandma's last name is Flood. So Grandma's not a good person either. See, all these things converge around Flood. So is Grandma the cause of the flood? Last name, right? Toxic water. Hurricane Lulu polluted the water with all kinds of foul things. Avoid falling into it. And strands. Weavers are able to manipulate strands to affect the world around them. Everything's composed of strands.
They're saying my name.
Can I go straight? Do I have to follow exactly? Okay, don't have to follow exactly. It's not like that old Max Payne maze. So if it's appearing stuttery, it's supposed to. It's running smooth. It's just appearing stuttery because the animation.
How interesting.
Which I like.
Who are you?
Like,
What
look
are
at
you
the
doing in
boar
my dream?
on that cart going smooth. But they're doing that stop motion-y style animation with it. And the house, is it gonna collapse?
Hazel? Hazel!
I'm right here. Ma, can you see me?
Oh God, my baby! My baby bug! No! You're not gonna make it! Ah!
Ma, I'm right here. I'm okay. Ma, wake up!
excuse.
The trailer. Mama? Oh no. Grandma? Bunny! Lily!
Why are we locked in?
We gotta find Mama! Hey, open the door!
It's my only option, I guess.
The strands are still here. Maybe it wasn't a dream.
Oh.
The strands. That stuff. That thing last night. What's happening?
Okay, so the storm's gone.
I can't believe Bunny. I'm sorry, Grandma locked me in there.
Yeah, that was more than a little odd.
All right. How do I get out of here?
Many old leather-bound books. September 7th, 1989. When I hold the hooks, I can see hints of strands and stigma flickering at the edge of my vision, but I can neither unravel them, nor can I make them tangible. It's infuriating. March 11, 2003. I've exhausted all frameworks and possibilities. No methodology has brought me closer to controlling the strands and hooks. Refuse to sing to me. The light of my life has still gone dark. Maybe there's another way. So that's Bunny writing that as well.
Unraveling stigma. What the hell does that mean? Can Bunny see strands too?
That's
I'm
Dad.
sure here, Dad.
Cool, so we can just review things there if we want.
Does she lock all the doors in here? Is there something behind that shelf?
Secret tunnel, secret tunnel.
People's houses.
Through the bookcase, secret tunnel.
Those voices are getting louder. There's something up here.
That's cool.
Do these control you?
So here's the
What
story.
is all
Was
this?
Grandma
I feel like I'm going
acting out of
insane.
desperation to try and save Dad? And, you know, summoned all this bad stuff and now she's beholden to it? Or is she the master of it?
Oh, shit! Ah! Whoa. That's not possible. Foot's fine, too. The hooks are reacting to that thing in the middle. Bunny called it stigma? Do they know what to do? What the fuck?
Language. Okay, so that cleared the area.
need you. I never did.
Ooh, I like her little sleeve
I'll never
thing.
find
That's
my
cool.
mama on my own.
Oh, I love that slow guitar. Enjoying a lot of stuff about this game right now.
Hazel got no help from her strange grandma. Truth was, she was glad to leave the flood mansion behind. Used to handling things on her own, she set off downriver to find her house and rescue her ma herself. There, magic called to her. A magic she'd felt in her bone, but she had never seen before. And something dark. That old house had hid all manners of odious secrets over the years. Hazel set off to find them all through the hurricane-ravaged land, but her path would lead her to a place haunted by whispers from days of yore.
And the voice acting in this has been great.
It's all on me to find her. There's no one coming out.
And just checking one thing quick here.
Need to get downriver. If Mama's trapped,
Some
I'll figure it out.
emeralds. And the fences are slightly too tall to jump. Good. Just made it. Is there anything else down there? Other than just getting back up? No? Okay. That gamer instinct.
I think this is the right way.
I guess that is our attack. That's such a cool effect. Did I miss a ledge I was supposed to climb? Somewhere? Ah, yeah, I did. Alright. Look for the white ledges.
More thorns? All the way out here? Where am I anyway?
Brambles, the Grand Tapestry, is the fabric of the universe that connects all things. The Grand Tapestry is invisible and intangible to most people except weavers, who can see how it interacts with reality. The objects of station are the weaver's tools used to channel the power of the strands. They are passed down to the next weaver when they're chosen by the land. The objects imbued with the previous weaver's knowledge to help guide the new weaver. A weaver are said to be chosen by the land to wield strands. They are able to see the effects of tears in the Grand Tapestry and use their abilities to affect the world around them. A knot forms around a stigma mass caused by traumas tearing through the Grand Tapestry. And stigma is the result of the Grand Tapestry warping due to trauma. Most people cannot see or feel stigma, but weavers can. This cool. Cool. I'm liking it. You know, so there's some trauma at the home there. So what is that? The trauma of like we'll be polite and call them strained relationships with Bunny?
This was my way downriver. Only way forward is down.
Me. Or is it some kind of trauma that Bunny had that sets off why she wasn't a good person? Not that people who aren't good people need trauma to set that off. Sometimes it just happens. But what's the story? What's the story, Wishbone?
It's like some weird folktale. Brer Rabbit or something.
I know of Briar Rabbit, but I don't know the full-on story. A lot of pointies.
Hey, who's got you all so spooked?
I don't like that noise.
Oh, hell no. Hell no. This better work.
Chain up to 5 attacks to unleash a melee combo. Hold left click to charge, then release to execute a powerful amplified attack. While charging, use A and D to aim the attack. This attack can hit enemies at range, and damage scales up with the charge time. Press left to control to dodge, to avoid, use it to avoid attacks. Dodge just for an attack to hit a perfect dodge, setting off a strand blast that deals damage. Defeated enemies may be unraveled for a brief duration, which will heal me slightly. Cool.
Not bad. It's good. I did that. More of you. I'd be screwed without these hooks.
Alright. Might switch to controller, because the dodging's a little awkward. Enemy's glowing yellow, it's unleashing an unstoppable attack. During this time, it is immune to magic and damage. You're saying we get magic. Press E near health coil to heal. Health coils can only be used once, except on story and easy difficulties, which is what we're playing. Excuse me. Oh, my goodness. Okay, Dying Squirtle. They can be set to replenish in the difficulty menu. Press middle mouse to lock on. I was thinking there would be lock on, and scroll to switch targets. Flashing red arrow indicates imminent danger. White arrow indicates an enemy is appearing off screen. Okay. Dodge in and out.
Yep. Fighting comic book monsters now. What's next?
Combat feels good. It's got that good dodge. I like the combat. It's quick
So
enough,
far.
smooth enough.
Hope I'm nowhere close to that place. It's those voices again. Might be worth checking out.
Investigate the mysterious music. I think the animals are kind of like a guide through it too, you know?
Seems to be coming from down there.
There's a tunnel. Oh, it's so pretty. The world.
Sounds like I'm getting closer.
Spindle or spinning wheel. Because they're strands. Fabric. Did you not see Sleeping Beauty? Don't just touch the needle. This is our magic, I'm guessing, though.
Now, why you touching that? Put it down. Keep those hands to yourself. We pack light for a reason.
They can't have gone far. When I find them, I swear I'm gonna
Shut up. Eyes open. They won't stop looking for us, and we can't stop moving. I know y'all nervous, maybe scared, but this ain't my first time doing this.
Mahalia.
If you trust and
Mahalia?
listen, you will be free. You and your little one. Now come on. I'll take you to the river. We got a long journey ahead.
What the fuck? Am I seeing things? This can't be real. But they looked so real.
That's what set her over. You just fought a bunch of creatures. That's what set her over the edge.
But I can't stop now. Those ghosts are my best chance of getting downriver.
It's a distaff. The distaff gives weavers the ability to see past events or echoes caught in the grand tapestry. The last weaver of Prospero, I'm going to say Mahalia, apologies if that's incorrect, is a legend come true through the echoes. When she was chosen by the land to take on the mantle of weaver, she wielded her powers to guide people to freedom. Here we have the Haint. When the grand tapestry is damaged by folk sorrows. I love that the lore is written like that as well in that parlance, that southern language. It's damaged by folks' sorrows. Its strands become damaged. Those damaged strands become stigma, which creates haints, angry, terrible creatures only visible to weavers. They can be destroyed by unraveling them. We have the Ravager, the most common haint found in the Prospero wilds. They hit hard, but have to be at close range, and they're explosive charge when they turn yellow. Ghosts are curiosity. Weavers can see them as they slip in and out of tears in the grand tapestry. Some have unfinished business. It's like a map of safe places, maybe?
Swore we covered our tracks. Stay low. Keep quiet.
Press U to the upgrade menu. Enhance your combat abilities with upgrades. Available for purchase using floofs. Using floofs. That's my favorite name. Dodge. Left control and quickly press attack in the chosen direction. Rending step. Kind of a redirect. This upgrade costs 5 floofs. All upgrades are non-refundable. That's all my floofs. Press E to collect a floof. Gather them from various sources, such as floofs, bundles, or knots.
That's helpful.
Yeah, okay.
What's this? Floofy and soft. Everything else around here feels so wrong.
Oh, that's great. Floofy and soft. Oh, the paintings on there. Or drawings or paintings.
I always hated this place.
Quickly now. Follow me.
What the?
Wait. Get back.
Hey!
Wait! Hey, where'd they go?
Quarters. The quarters are where the enslaved people of the sugarcane plantation were forced to live. Families were crowded into the small shacks. I mean, when you're in this portion of the South and you're dealing with history, that you're gonna be dealing with that. I'm glad
There's that sound again.
they're including that as part of the story.
And it's loud
'Cause
where they went in.
you have to. If you want to tell a full and complete story, you have to include that.
Didn't I see that symbol somewhere else?
Been 30-odd years since a wild summer storm called me to duty in Prospero. Never gets any easier, witnessing echoes of old hurt. But the land chose me to spend my life mending tears in the grand tapestry with these old hands. Above all else, ungrateful nature deemed me fit to serve.
Wait, how am I seeing this? Is this connected to those ghosts?
So that's the Weaver's Call. I'm gonna miss some lore pieces, by the way, and I hope everybody's okay with that. More floofs. How much are some of these? 50, 80. Okay. So they's expensive. Probably also get some through combat. Potentially.
All the homes to wash away. Had to be ours.
Can I get up there? Or is that something I'm coming back to? Because, like, this log is here for a reason. Try not to get too meta about it, I suppose. Seniors 84.
Okay, keep it together. No looking back. Just gotta clear the next hurdle in front of me.
Oh, because I'm supposed to drop into the house, right?
Whole family's forced to make do with so damn little.
Kind of top? Or spindle?
Now, come on.
So we're gonna use these to, like, poof objects into being for us to use. Spells and cooldowns. You've unlocked your first spell. Use it during exploration and against enemies. In combat, there's a cooldown period after use that can be accelerated by unraveling enemies. Use it on echo objects to make them solid for a short time. Yeah. Press Q to use it. Use it to weave enemies, increasing all damage and preventing them from moving or attacking for a short time. Alright.
It's like snatching something out of the past. There they are. Gotta follow. Please be okay, Mom.
On your feet.
Kinda have to sneeze. Combat.
Goosebumps. Gotcha.
cooldown. Another one.
Where y'all coming from?
Alright, yeah, we did get some floofs from that too. There we go. Still got a ways to go till our next upgrade, but... Oh, there we go. Going through the house. Second spell, yep, there we go. Press R to cast the Strand Push. You've acquired the Strand Push spell. Use it to break fragile items or move objects. Use it to repel enemies, do some damage, and disrupt their attacks. It's not a huge amount of damage, just a quick, like, mini stun. And push them back a little bit.
Should prove useful. Now, how do I get over there?
Oh, there are some floofs under that. Okay. I thought that was just making me move something for the sake of moving it. Yeah, because this... We're going to push back against this building. Right there. Perfect. It's like they made it that way. Another bit of combat coming up. It's around here. On the hunt for floofs. Ooh, there's an upgrade available. What we got? Press attack while in the air. Just to slam the ground, damaging nearby enemies. Leave enemies take more damage. Do I do that first? Strand Blast. Amplified attack can be charged further. Yeah, because let's just DPS a single enemy. So let's hold on for the Stigma Bane. Don't need that much more, just 30 more, so. Aim it. There we go, okay.
Oh, just can't get enough of me. Back off.
Combat is good in this. Combat feels nice, the different spells. I'm enjoying my time. And all the bad things go away. So we're supposed to go in there, I feel like, but this side path opened up too. Need more floofs. Oh. Ouchie.
Is everyone out? No.
Press E to cast a strand pull. So we got strand push, pull, and tie. We acquired the pull spell. Cast a strand to pull objects nearer. Use it to yank smaller haints towards you or quickly close in on larger ones. So when they're just dying and we want to finish them off, we can do that. Then we push towards a ledge. What's this? A letter. To the old spirits reading this message, if you can understand me, use the radio waves to speak through my spirit voice box. I can't see you, but I want to help lay you to rest. I'm the girl who sits in the loft with my spirit talking board. Use the planchette to spell out who you are. It's easier to be friends when you know each other's names. Your friend, Chloe Drudge. P.S. Sorry for the older kids who party out here sometimes. I tell them it's disrespectful, but they don't listen. No one does.
Chloe Drudge. Wonder where you are now.
I was literally just about to say that.
Not afraid of you. Whoa.
I wanted to try out that ranged hit to see if it was any good. And it's fine, but it doesn't do the damage I was hoping for a charge attack. What are we at now for floofs? 70? 65. What's going on out here? More floofs, that's what's going on now. We're at 70. See, we're almost at 80 already. That didn't take real long. And we'll just be doing more damage. More
I think
damage.
there's them up ahead.
Binding catch. Now just start it all anew.
Ah. And I like that, like having that as an option. It's not default or pointing at stuff. I like that. Let's get our more damage. Pull after strand, tethered strand, attack after a pull inflicts increased damage. Let's just default more damage. More damage. Weaved enemies take more damage from all sources. Strand push. Deals increased damage. Let's just tie him up, bash him. It's going to help us with a single target, which is what we're dealing with right now. So,
I'll stay with you, little one.
Another one of those symbols.
stigma thrives where folks wept their hardest tears. It infects the earth with boils only we healers can see. The hunt and the sorrow, or the hurt and the sorrow. Scouring these wounds makes for lonely work. Some days delivering folks to safety is the only thing keeping my heart and soul healthy.
Stigma? Why me? How come I can see it? This has gotta be the path they took to reach the river. Never knew this was here. I wonder how many other folks escaped through this cave.
E to hold a throwable object, and R to throw. Use throwable objects to destroy barriers or hazards. I was wondering about that, because like those are covering steps.
That'll make things a lot easier.
Nice.
This is it. The way out.
Slow guitar comes back.
On her journey to find her house downriver, Hazel felt hushed and awed by what she saw. Spirits appeared before her eyes, leaving her stunned. She hadn't known about Mahalia, the last weaver of
Mahalia.
but Hazel felt a connection as she watched her wheel of magic. The same magic now calling to her. The farther Hazel got from town, the stranger and more fantastical the world became. She didn't know dangerous creatures from old folks' tales still abide here. And best of all, she didn't know she was about to meet me.
Who's me? Is it literally a large catfish that talks? Please just be a big catfish that talks. With like that voice. Please. It'd be amazing. Readables, we read those. Just making sure we're all caught up. Cosmology, we got the echo objects and the throwables.
The river must be close.
Finally. Please let our house be in one piece. What is that? Looks like a bug's nest.
While targeting the nest, press E to hold a larva haint, and then press R to throw it. Larva haints inflict damage on other haints. Okay. Press R to push back larva haints to do damage to other haints.
Maybe I can chuck those back.
Yes, do that. Kill all the other larvas. Ooh, combat's getting busier now. Combat reminds me of another game I really like, the Senua's series, Senua Sacrifice, Senua Saga. And that you jump into these little arenas, like very, very clearly little arenas. And you have like a little mini challenge. Using the abilities, a few more abilities in this so far, obviously, but...
Wait for me here. I'll find something to get y'all across.
Whoa, she went far. I can make it too.
Double jump.
Could have used that during track season.
floof.
Looks like they made it over the gap.
Love the way they're doing that storytelling with the ghosts. Ooh, this toy. That better be a lot of floof. That's all I'm saying. 20. Hey, there we go. Okay, start me back on the ground anyway. Woohoo. Almost not on the ground. So really that was the quick way down anyway. Yeah, that's the way up. Okay. So we probably could have just jumped. Anyway, we're figuring it out. I did not take to weaving easy. Had me scared as a rabbit in a foxhole hearing them angel voices. Weren't until I fished a lost girl from a deep well with my hooks and spindles that I opened my ears to what the voices wanted. The last day I gave myself to the weave was one of the happiest days of my life.
Something funky about those symbols. Who's leaving them, for one thing? What's that?
Press E to collect a health filament. Gather them throughout your exploration to increase your life bar permanently with every trio collected.
It's like getting a second wind.
Spindles, essential weavers, yeah. Creatures, larvae. Small insect-like haints that come out of a nest to explode when close. Push them away to avoid their blast, or pull and throw them into other haints to give them a taste of their own medicine. That hit detection real good. Nice. Okay.
Rest up while I find the way down. Stay safe. There's a long journey ahead.
Thank you.
Left control while in the air to glide.
Gotta be brave. Quickest way to the river. What the heck?
Right? Big spider web. Not looking forward to that. No, I'm not looking forward to that.
That's from our house.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's a poster. Recognize that. Gators.
That's Mama's work binder. What? Back here again? Mama?
I hate this thing. It's like cracking open Pandora's box. It's so hard for me to not take my feelings home to Hazel afterwards. I want to shield her. But I just keep pushing our way.
I didn't know her work affected her so much. She can't hear me. What was all that anyway? That felt different. No way she's... No. She's gotta be alive.
Memory objects hold emotional significance to the person they belong to. That was a memory object.
Hello? Is someone there?
Hello? Anyone?
Who is that?
Like how these have these little kind of almost challenge sections to get the floof. Okay, now where? Okay, so you can't jump and use the power. And I don't see any other platforms. Oh, yeah. That's a James and the Giant Peach reference. If I ever did see one. That's awesome. James and the Giant Peach reference. In-game. Caught it. I'm just calling it now. That would explain the stop motion. Yep. Yep. At least that's what I think it is anyways, a reference to that. James and the Giant Peaches. Maybe it'll be explained a little further.
Oh, thanks. Get off me.
I feel that. His name is Catfish. Is he just a catfish?
You up here?
Okay, up, so probably not an actual fish.
My salvation.
It is a catfish!
A talking fish? Nope. Ain't no way.
Oh, Weaver, like you must have seen stranger things than me. And I was so sorry to hear about your misfortunation. You find your mama yet?
How do you know about my mama?
Well, before I tell you what I know, would you mind? This gentleman here scooped me up, but he ain't been equal good about letting go. Would you kindly do your Weaver thing and help me down?
What weeby thing?
Oh, don't tease now. Sound carries underwater. It ain't every day I hear about a new Weaver such as yourself. And lo and behold, with this stuff and all.
I just found this thing. Look, my house got swept away in the storm with my mama in it, and I'm just trying to find my mama before...
Oh, you really don't know anything. How disappointing.
I'm getting really sick and tired of folks being disappointed.
Oh, no. Mortified to a fan, no. I just, well, you can't see strands, can't you? Like knots, tangles, thingies.
Thingies?
Thingies.
What are you talking about?
Like strings floating in the air.
Oh, yeah.
Well then, I can teach you the rest. And a train weaver ought to be able to rescue her and mama easy. I can even help you find her. When you get me down, of course.
How am I supposed to do that?
Well, it's like this, see? Our world is made of strands all wove together. Now, when something terrible or unnatural happens to a creature, the strands get all knotted. Now, this here tree went through some tribulations. Must have left his knots all over the place. All you gotta do is use your magic bottle and...
Wait. I don't have a magic bottle.
No?
No.
Well, there's an old bottle tree over this way. The sun's always glinting in my eyes from it. You could probably find one there.
Okay, so I get the magic bottle and then.
Just get it. I'll tell you the rest after. But hurry. Some folks think I'm delicious fried up with grits. Ain't healthy for a fish to be in a tree.
I was gonna say the man, but the fish ain't wrong. It ain't healthy for a fish to be in a tree.
A weaver? Me? Yesterday I was struggling to finish my shifts, and now I'm fighting hates.
Ooh, more floof. Gotta go get the floof. Almost jumped before making it real. Check some of this out. We gotta get that floof over there. Can we just jump straight out and get it? Yeah, we can. For closure, no entry. Later, Gator. Very nice. So we gotta put it right under the... Or pretty near close to right under. You gotta get as much of the floof as you can.
That's a bottle tree. All right.
Boo hag!
Boo what?
Yeah, I saw you jumping through the air back there. Ain't no one but a boo hag can do that. They ain't gonna steal my soul while I sleep.
I'm sorry, I need a bottle.
What?
Yeah? If you're not a boo hag, come up on this porch and prove it. I know full well you boo hags can't abide the color blue.
See? I ain't no boo hag.
Well, maybe you ain't. Thing is, I need all my bottles. Just for hates.
Wait, you see him too?
Well, I ain't entirely seen one. But they bite, and they clump up around places of old pain. You know, some folks say that if you scoop up those clumps, put them in a bottle and put that bottle in a bottle tree, you could cure the pain. Hasn't really worked out for me just yet, but...
Maybe I could help bottle up the pain.
That's why I'm the last person left here. All those damn haints. This part of the river's filthy with them. Ever since my brother went missing.
If you let me take a bottle, I could help.
We'll get you one off the tree then. And you're welcome to try bottling up the pain. But the roots of this trouble go deep.
Magic bottle. Big strands? Looks like looks like a veil trailing off something, but
Some kind of vortex.
or vortex.
Should check that out.
Looks real cool though. Bottle tree. The bottle tree's roots are intertwined with the threads of the grand tapestry. Weavers shepherd painful fragments of a life nestled in fragile blue glass to the tree. Those fragments form a complete pattern, bringing hidden suffering to the light. And the stigma vortex. They form where fragments of someone's deepest sorrows linger, visible through an echo knot. Weavers bottle these fragments and weave them into an intricate pattern at the bottle tree, mending wounds from the past. Cool, and his name's Rhubarb. Hermit owner of a long-shuttered swamp tours business, Rhubarb is a haunted man whose fear of haints keeps him paranoid of any and all strangers who come his way. The mysterious bottle tree beside his porch serves as his only source of comfort. Mythical creatures roam the swamps, hollers, and backwoods of Prospero. Hidden from most, but showing themselves to some, weavers kissed by the rains of a summer storm are privy to their existence and able to interact with them. Like Catfish. Not much is known about Catfish. He's quite old, as evidenced by his size, but he looks unlike any catfish folks in Prospero have seen, down to his patchwork scales and mysterious eye. He loves to spin a tale, and he took Hazel under his fin for her journey. And we have the abandoned Cajun community. A strong Cajun community used to live in this area, but were eventually pushed out by rising costs, land acquisitions, and lack of opportunity in the Prospero region. Tell me about it. Alright. But that feels like a good place before we continue with our magic bottle to take a quick break. I'm going to run some ads for a couple minutes, take about a 5-minute break or so. I'm just going to refill my water. It's getting a little low. Take a break, get done what you need to do, and I will see everybody back here in about 5 minutes time, let's say. Alright, see everybody in a bit. Welcome back. Hope everybody managed to get a little beverage or whatever you need there. I did switch to controller. I'm going to try it, see what works a little better. Just because the controls on keyboard in combat were a little awkward, so let's try this out. We're just gonna do upgrades. Just get that ground slam.
Life must be hard out here.
See, I don't know. I'm not a Cajun person, but I'm guessing that's not patin. It's patin. On my daddy's grave, it's real. Telsmar, been out there twice now, said he heard a metal thunk each time he dropped anchor where the lights stopped. X marks the spot. You follow them lights next full moon, you bring us back that treasure, we leave this blank hole once and for all, and we do it as thieves.
Huh? You couldn't pay me to go out there at night.
Okay, that's what I figured. Actually, let's just continue on this path here, briefly. Not quite as precise
Now, I've got this
for
bottle.
platforming.
And, I'll do something with it. Yeah.
So all the different cool views. Ooh. Some story here too.
Some nerve evicting folks. These houses can't have been up to code.
Eviction notices. And yeah, I'm not an inspector of any sort, but that does not look like it's up to any kind of code that be in effect in the
Spoils everything.
around 2010-ish. I'm not here. I don't know the exact year. We know her dad died in 2004. There was also some kind of, here we go, story beat. Remy, the fiddlin' one ain't half bad. It's that fool brother of his. Something ain't right there. Told me he ought to lose his couillon kin in a tragic river accident if he wants to be a respected member of our hard-working community. Ain't nothing of value lost if two brothers go for a sail and only one comes back.
What a nasty heart.
Wink. Oh, this way. Oh, yeah, that's where I came from, was that way. With the spiky bushes. Alright, first combat with the controller. Let's see how this goes. So combat's definitely easier to a degree. Thought I pressed dodge over that. There's gotta be one of the upgrades, I bet, is an increase on how much health you gain back.
Not too bad.
Alright. Alright. I think we kind of got the flow a little bit of controller combat down. Where's the, knot?
That knot looks worse than the others.
You do?
What's happening?
Benji and his brother's troubles began when they were forced to move again. Their maw thought it best for Benji, who was bullied badly for being in his own world. But Rhubarb would not forgive him for uprooting their life.
What was that? Some kind of ghost memory? The bottle is acting funny. Pain in a bottle. I get it now. Maybe if I fill this up, I can help Catfish. So that's the Benji tree superstitious folks whisper about.
Never heard of a Benji tree. And that's again, too, I don't know what parts of, like, Cajun Creole mythology is going into this and what they're kind of making up.
That's gotta be the Weaver name for old pain. The sorrow folks leave behind long after they're gone.
And that's the way we came. Okay. There's some more floof to get.
Did they kick everyone out?
Seems like it. And there's no year. September 20th, September 17th. 3-day notice. Rent $2,000. $2,000 rent? Even if that's like 2 months for this, it's a bit much. Alright, we got Revel Enemy. Set off a Strand Blast. Amplified attack can be charged further. Didn't really use that much. So can I only pick one of these? To Strand Blast. Because I want to prioritize that because that gives us health back too, right? And I'm willing to bet that... Yeah, so we were supposed to use that to get up there, but I will. I'm willing to bet that there's going to be some kind of upgrade that lets us gain more health back when we unravel enemies. I think.
Yeah, that's gotta be how this works. Stigma's what happens when the pain turns rotten.
No. Okay, stop sprinting. There we go. Ouchie. Okay, another house. Can I get up on the roof to make a safer jump or no? No, it doesn't look like it. Here we go. Over the low side. And just like that, we're back up at like 35 floof, which is still great. I can't tell if they put a lot of thought or no thought into naming the floof. Either way, it's a winner. New enemy. Screamer. I'm gonna call it a screamer.
Stay light on my feet.
Attack. Hurler aims large projectile and deal damage to it. Can I deal damage to it the normal way? Waiting to launch this big projectile at me. So I don't know if I can launch that projectile back.
Handled them just fine.
I can launch the big, like, shooty up projectile back. I don't know if I can launch that straight line quick projectile back. Gotta approach the thing.
When the townsfolk caught wind of Benji's difference, they started throwing rocks at him and his brother. Rhubarb was not surprised. Bad people always prey on those who stand out.
Heartless. If they can do that to a rabbit.
Yeah, so Rhubarb's brother, Benji, looks like he had some kind of, in his own mind, that folks used to call a lot of different things
There's
that,
bound to be more on the other side
like
of this giant tree.
autism, spectrum disorder, or all a number of different Tourette's, a number of different things, but...
Is that Benji? Huh. He had a nice smile back then. She looks starved. Rhubarb? That old guy who gave me the bottle? He looked like Benji's brother. No wonder he knows so much about Benji's pain.
Mm-hmm. That's what, well, one of the many cool things about this game. Like I mentioned it earlier about not worrying about bringing up slavery, because that's part of the history in this part of the world, and a lot of parts of the world, but this one included. So they didn't shy away from bringing that up. But also, like, that's not the only reason people got treated poorly. It's the reason a lot of people got treated poorly, but like Benji's brother. Or, yeah, Benji. The brother of Rhubarb got treated poorly and was white, but he was different in a different way. So didn't get treated real well. Sorry, I had to concentrate on that for a second. So that thought kind of came out in pieces, but point still stands.
Now look at that bottle. Half full or half empty? And here I believe you were brand new at this.
I barely know what filling this thing does.
Oh, you'll see. One step at a time.
It's like big old combat coming up again. Dodged into him and set him away. So we're getting the hang of combat down. For sure. Nice. And yes, I know it's on easy, and I'm fine with that, so. Go over to the memory here.
The bear trap was meant for Benji. Weren't no bears around here. To Rhubarb, it was proof that things was going to get a lot worse, just like last time. There was no escaping it.
Oh my God. What kind of person would do that to someone?
Yeah, that's messed up. I'm sure you don't need me to tell you that, but that's messed up.
Bottle's almost full. Just one more to go.
Spiky Island. Nice. We had the hell thing there if we did get stuck a little bit.
A friend offered us safe passage.
Wall running.
I won't go
Quilt
wrong.
running, though. Quilt running. Let's
So
go.
close. They must be exhausted.
Press A to jump onto a stranded wall and run along it. Then use stick up and down to move vertically. Cool. was tight. And the music in this is crazy. Crazy good. There's that path, and then there's this one. You can double jump onto it and then double jump off. We got a bunch of strand. Or floofs. Sorry, I didn't say it's floofs. I meant floofs. Let's just upgrade the push. Oh, we are very close to just being to throw another upgrade in there too. That's the way we want to go.
Now that's cool.
I'm just gonna drop down here for a moment though. Nothing. Alright. I thought there'd be something down there. Ow. That was mean. There's gonna be some kind of big chase scene with that. Willing to bet. And that sounds cool. That sounds rad as heck. So. Something in this combat up top, so that's probably where we're finishing. Yeah, so get over there, run over there, go up top, do combat. Okay, yeah.
Be brave now. Trust what folks do, not how they seem.
The ghost got away. Hope they ended up somewhere safe.
Me too. What's this? Some stuffies. Hello, turtle. Man, this game is real good. I haven't really hit with a game like this for a while. Dang it. Just have to glide onto it? Oh no, just had to jump right, that's all.
Ugh, this stigma stuff is like spoiled meat left in the sun too long.
this like a challenge combat? Heal up a little bit. Heal up a little bit. Since we took a hit. Doing good, doing good. And that should be it. Nice. Flowing that combat a lot better now. And we do get some floofs from combat, so that's probably what that was about. Another upgrade. Let's do pull. And run across the blankets. Some floofs hiding around this place. It's 10, bringing me to, okay, 15. So it's gonna be a minute before we get more floofs, and that's okay. Or you get another upgrade, I mean. Oh, I can go inside.
Did folks used to meet up here?
Dear Mayor Broussard, I don't know who talked bad on my good name, but I ain't the cause of Benji running off. Sure, me and him got into it some, but that don't mean I hold grudges. Did my part to make a pass by the house and give my sympathies to Rhubarb. Give it time, and that couillon will show up again, right as rain. Kindly, Claude Guidry.
That's right. Rhubarb said Benji went missing.
There's our readables. Those are all cleared up. Characters. Benji was a kind-hearted boy, a little different. Folks in Prospero were not kind to him, projecting their own notions and sorrows on him. His brother Rhubarb didn't handle this well. The Hurlers. And the Knot Echoes. Unraveling them puts a pattern piece, reveals a pattern piece, as well as an echo tied to the area. Echo knots, also different coloring, pulsating with their own purple hue, imbued with the burden of memory. An echo is a past event that has left a mark in the grand tapestry. Weavers are able to perceive these echoes and catch a glimpse of the past. And stranded walls are surfaces imbued with strands that give Hazel's feet the ability to temporarily sew themselves into the grand tapestry. All hence the quilts. That's cool. I just love the whole theming around that. And she runs across them. St. Sylvain's got talent. Calling all aspiring entertainers, it's your time to shine. Enter to participate in our shining community's first annual talent show. Group and individual performances are welcome. Show us what you've got. Brought to you by Mayor Broussard, St. Sylvain's Community Center, May 15th
talent
at 4.
show? Bet all the kids love that.
Except I'm betting Benji wasn't exactly invited, unfortunately.
Probably walked right by a dozen hates and didn't even know.
Get a little health. Grab a little health.
This is getting easier.
She's right. It is. Oh yeah, it is the talent show.
While Benji's love was as true as his heart, Rhubarb was tired of tending to his needs instead of showcasing what he could do. By this point, Rhubarb felt he had moved enough.
Oh, God. What did we gonna do?
The Rhubarb got frustrated and lashed out, and
Where am I?
Well, now, how curious. You shouldn't be here. Let us remedy.
Who's there? Oh, fuck.
here's that running sequence I was talking about.
Shit, shit, shit. What is that? Is this a dream?
Come on. Let's go. Okay. I hope this checkpoints often. just in case.
Go, go!
I'm not saying I might lose, but I just want to be prepared if it happens, you know?
Let me get out of
I'm trying. There we go. First try. Done like dinner. Thank you, Bottle Tree.
me just get back to that fish. Yeah.
We are a track star, remember, so definitely outran the big spirit Roo.
Hazel, got everything you need?
I think that's everything.
Then hurry up and fix that tangle.
Oh, right, that thing. Looks like Tangle? Do I need to go back to the thing? I was just at the
What's
tree.
about to happen now?
I assume your first time in the Wii was a bit eventful?
Oh, yeah. You could have warned me about the fog.
Fog? Oh, that fog. Yes, yes. Must have slipped my mind. I'm a tad dehydrated. You get a pattern?
Yeah, I didn't expect it to be so personal.
Secrets are a terrible burden. That's why I'm so eager to help. By listening.
Okay. So what do I have to do to help Benji so I can get you down, so I can save my mama?
Use that pattern to fix that big old tangle. You'll need to reweave Benji too. But first things first, go fix that tangle. When Rhubarb said go inside the hollow tree for a game, Benji did it. Even when he was nailing the hollow shut, Benji trusted him. There must have been a moment when Rhubarb decided to leave him there. And a moment when Benji, trapped inside that tree, finally understood. He must have cried to the heavens. Somehow the tree took pity, and somehow Benji become the tree. But he'd never forget that the brother he had loved had done this to him.
Wow. What kind of magic is that? And what kind of man would kill his own brother?
Dang. Oof.
Okay.
Game got heavy.
What do I do now?
Now scuttle up on Benji like a squirrel now.
Benji was betrayed by the one he trusted most, his brother Rhubarb, for the simple crime of being born different. Nailed inside a tree, he was left to die, abandoned and alone.
I remember my brother. His fate was so cruel. He saw things so different, branded a fool. He found trouble often, each place we'd go. He didn't know that this was the end. He was my brother, Benji his name. He saw things different, he was my shame. And I said goodbye, I said farewell. I took my hammer, my ticket to hell.
Excuse me.
The locals got angry, left traps out for him. Threw rocks, started shouting, his prospects were grim. Easy to blame Benji, my mother's favorite son. For her and my family, my plan had begun. cypress tree hollow, it was safe and dry. He trusted me fully, I nailed him inside. He thought we were playing, that was a lie. He was my brother.
That's weird.
Benji his name.
It almost looked like it got dug out of him.
He was my shame. And I said goodbye. I said farewell. I took my hammer, my ticket to hell. He was my brother.
I'm sorry to be moving you around like this.
Benji his name. He saw things different. He was my shame. And I said goodbye. I said farewell. I took my hammer, my ticket to hell.
Well, almost made it up, Benji, and we'll try. They wrote, well, I mean, they wrote a lot of their own music, obviously, but like, lyrics and everything for this particular song entirely. And that's pretty cool.
That looked like it hurts. I bet that's where I used the pattern.
Mind moving your arm a little bit so I can get up? Is that okay?
Press X to attack the wound. Mythical creatures such as Benji have transformed their trauma into a wound. Attack it to clear the stigma.
Taking a shot in the dark.
I'm just now realizing it's called stigmas. Man. Because traumas create the stigmas.
You'll let him go now, won't you?
This game is so good.
This ain't more than a mud puddle. Meet me at Rhubarb's dock.
Wow, continually impressed by this game.
Where is that fish? He better keep his promise.
Yeah, Mr. Beaver.
Whoa! Pardon my mud. What'd you see? Tell me all the juicy details.
Is this entertainment for you?
Well, fish ain't got no TV.
The things I saw? I get why Mama had to wash her day off when she got home. Use up all our hot water on really bad days.
Oh, was your mama a weaver too?
Social worker. She never really felt like she helped enough. Do you think I did enough for Benji?
Oh, my dear. Weavers do fix things deep down. They mend parts of your soul so ripped, you'd forgotten they were ever one piece.
How do you know so much? Did a weave ever help you?
Oh, I don't like to talk much about myself. Hop on. Oh, I'm not as slimy as I look. Don't you want to find your mama?
Figure out how to drink liquids one day.
Tell everyone how that terrible tree abducted me for my stories. And just when I was about to be desiccated, a weaver showed. As Hazel ventured downriver, her powers grew stronger. She glimpsed it past, seeing some members of Maw and others strange and unknown. Hazel was perturbed by what she'd seen of a giant man tree in his heartache. But thanks to my help, she reweaved his knots and sealed his pain in a magic bottle placed in the grand tapestry. Once she set me loose, I offered her my assistance to locate her Maw. But there was more than meets the eyes of these waters. More than just a gentle tree man lurking about. I guided her through the murky waters to the flooded area where her house should have washed up.
Chapter 4. I don't know how many chapters there are. Maybe I'll look that up in between streams, I mean, because I'm definitely coming back to this. It's got the
You
game.
mean to tell me your mama never told you stories about critters and weavers? Oh, you're lucky I come along.
What?
Shh. Oh, that's two-toed Tom. Big gator. I gotta drop you off fast.
After I got you out of that tree, you said you helped me find my mama.
I ain't of a disposition to be gator snacks.
Well, me neither.
If we're gonna go on, we gotta get rid of him.
I'm all ears.
There's a church up a ways with a big bell. Go on and ring it.
You want to make him come running?
Tom can't abide the sound of bells. Some church folks once tried to dynamite him, and he didn't take that too kindly. If you ring that bell, he might skedaddle.
You better not skedaddle.
Go on now, scoot. I'll pick you up yonder after to go find your mom.
Trifling ass mudcat.
Hey, I heard that.
Love her attitude. I think her as a character is one of the things that grounds this as more modern day, as opposed to like, I don't know, 50s, 60s, 70s.
That must be the church.
That was close. Just made that. Two-toed Tom.
That
Big gator. I knew we'd have a grapple at some point. That strand thing lends it to that. Yep. I'm supposed to chain them together. Okay, so we do, yeah, see there's one with the trigger on it, and then there's that one up the left. So that counts as a jump. Is what we learned. So you can do your double jump out of it, and then glide. You only get one jump out of the pole.
Gotta move quickly now.
Ooh, upgrade available. What do we got? We only got the one we can buy, so let's buy it.
Wait up. That floating island is the gator?
Enemy type? Man, this game's got me. This game's got me hooked. Get it? Because we have the hooks from the... We have these. Didn't even mean to pun, but I kinda did, and I don't regret it.
Gotta head to the church.
Letter? Maybe Patricia was right. I should put down the bottle, but when I was fishing by the shack last night, I swear I saw a catfish about as big as a Cadillac. Swam right past me and winked with a strange eye, said, "What a beautiful night this is, mon ami." I just sat there like a slack-jawed asshole. It zoomed away, just a laughing.
Catfish need to leave these people alone. Got them questioning their sanity.
Big one. 20. Very nice. And right up there. Go back the easy way.
Exploded mushrooms? Well, that's no fun.
Girl's not wrong. Explosive mushrooms are a result of normal mushrooms becoming tainted with stigma from the Grand Tapestry. Tangle is a knot that's been left alone for too long has evolved into a much larger form. And a wound is similar to Tangle, but that has formed on a person or mythical creature and festered over the years, causing that person or creature to transform into a monstrous being. As a weaver, healing creatures is a calling and complex business. No mythical creature reacts the same. Clearing out a wound is painful, but debrides festering emotional rot. Clearing the stigma allows hurt to be reviewed in a new light. That last sentence can just be taken on its own in a number of ways. Grapple strands are small pieces of the Grand Tapestry that have anchored themselves in a tear. Weavers are able to use these anchors to cross great distances. Benji was transformed into a massive tree by the magic of the land. He enjoys sitting in the swamp surrounded by nature and being appreciated by the animals in a way he never was in life. He drops fantastically huge peaches from his boughs year-round. I didn't even see those that time. Are you okay? Is there anyone I can call? Oh, the mushrooms grow back.
That's from the trailer too.
Okay, well, good luck.
Looks like some sort of drawing.
This picture. I could kill a man. Something's gotta change. I feel like a thread being pulled far too taut, trying to make the world a better place. Not for me, for her. I have to keep these kids safe. I wish I could do more.
That sounds so hard. Mama must have seen some pretty messed up stuff. I mean, I struggled with just seeing what Benji went through.
Oh, we're at the church already.
Gotta get up there and ring that bell.
Get them floofs. Nope, that's combat. Not doing that right, meow. Floof hunt first, combat after. Pigs. Strand there. Or floofs. Sorry, floofs. Then there's more. This way. Ooh, and a health shard. Cool, cool, cool. That's only our second one of those. There, over there, and up there. Alright. So now we go do that combat. So we got 45. Nothing else unlocked yet, though. I like they leave those little black trails. The camera was easier to control on mouse. That's a reference to an old Simpsons episode, if anybody's know. Where, like, Benjamin Franklin and Jimi Hendrix are playing table tennis. And Benjamin Franklin beats him, he's like, that's a game, Hendrix. We're at 60, so we got 15 for that. Right, so we got this wagon. One more push. Not missing any floofs, am I? No? Okay, cool.
Jeez. I felt that in my chest.
I'm hurrying.
What the hell?
Hurry up! Jump!
He's missing part of his snoot. Probably only tried to dynamite him.
You said he'd run away.
I might have been missing four.
To find them all, Hazel heads closer to the river bend where her house must have washed away. The closer we got, the more I remembered those tales about gators as big as houses. But I always thought folks were exaggerating. Hazel had to cross a flooded land to reach the bend in the river. Where they passed, and an old friend rose up like sunken secrets. But the terrorizing legend of Two-Toed Tom still cast a chilling shadow over us.
Alright, so we aren't done with Tom yet.
While Two-Toed Tom might have stirred up a mess round these parts, the storm sure done far worse.
Chapter 5. Tell you what, I want to spend about a little bit shy of 3 hours. Well, let's get into this first.
You chickening out again?
No. You know how the water's starting to smell like pig shit? Well, I'm breathing that.
Oh, that's nasty.
The flooding must have overflowed the hog farm sewage again.
Your house might have got caught on that away, where the river bends down, but you'll have to go over Two-Toed Tom's stomping grounds to get there.
Oh, shit. Ain't there another way around?
But we was gonna have to deal with all manners of critters, darling. The straightest way to your mama is through there. And try not to get ate.
Time to fill the bottle and deal with that giant gator.
Can go that way. So I was saying, like, I don't know how I'd want to divide this up, because I looked it up. There's 14 chapters, and we're on chapter 5. So I think we'll finish this chapter, and then go on. And that'll be it for the day, but we'll finish this chapter. Somebody's playing the banjo somewhere. The house.
Is that from our house?
Crouton? I never thought I'd be so glad to see you.
You're the only thing I have left of my mama. Until I find her. Which I will. What's the...
Yes,
I
Crouton.
don't believe this. And this ain't even the weirdest thing I've seen today.
I guess you didn't like being lost and alone either, did you?
Don't question it.
Maybe you can help me. You can scooch into small spaces I can't.
Ah. Don't question how Crouton came alive. It's Crouton. Don't question it. Press right bumper to take control of Crouton. Press again to switch back to Hazel. Cast Crouton to explore burrows. Hold right bumper to dispel. Crouton calls out nearby burrows or hidden paths. Hold right bumper to aim Crouton, then press right trigger to throw. Outside of combat, throw Crouton to access areas that Hazel cannot reach. You can press right bumper to cast Crouton. Crouton controls the target enemy for a brief period, using its attacks and abilities against other enemies. Nice. Something under there. That jump is...
I'm too big. Hey, but I bet you could squeeze in.
That's what we call the old credit card vert, that one. Gives big Captain Toad energy.
Weird little guy, but useful. Crouton, that's great. I don't know if they have a plushie Crouton. I don't necessarily want one. Not a big plushie guy. But it's a good idea. They'd sell a few. Crouton's awesome. Kinda just want to play as Crouton now. Want longer Crouton sections?
think I need to be over here for anything. So I think that's all our buttons, though. Free to throw. I know what I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to throw Crouton through the thorns there, but I'm just checking around. Look at this. That's great. Okay. So that's fire. Fire bad. Truck. I don't see where I'm supposed to go. Am I supposed to do something? And that, because there's that little section in this rail car, which in this one, where somebody could burst a barrier. Just the most hilariously pathetic little jump. Like this, I'm obviously supposed to go through there, but how do I get through there? Gamers don't look up, so remember to look up. I suppose I can just jump through this section too, obviously, can't I?
That hurricane really made a mess of things.
Good job, Dave.
What are you so excited about?
Originally, my thought was that it would be too small for me to jump through, and they want me to use the new mechanic, so I had to throw a crouton through. I was putting a little too much into it. Floof. That's great. Hold it to recall him? Yeah, I can hold it to recall him.
Gotta start filling up this here bottle.
Some more floof. Some more upgrade floof. Two-toed Tom.
I see you. I'll get you over there.
Hold that.
I think he's enjoying that a bit too much.
Do not speak bad of Crouton. We take no negative crouton talk in this house. Alright, freeze up that little floaty. That looks painful. Let's check out these little outbuildings before we go into the combat. Or we just go into the combat. Dang, he took it out. Nice. Is that it? Was that it? Is there no one else?
Two-Toed Tom wasn't always a giant alligator. He started out as a pet of old Farmer Swoops, who'd starve his own kin so they'd behave. Tom's trouble began when Jolene Swope started ironing. Old Farmer Swope knew it was a matter of time before she'd run away.
That was Preacher Jolene, from way back.
Auntie Belle's Diner. Hence the fork symbol.
Jolene's church is right over there. Folks will be taking shelter.
All right. So I gotta do a thing quick. I'm just gonna run quick 3-minute ads. Gotta run a minute of ads per hour. Just running a quick 3-minute ads because I also need to take a bio break, but I will be right back with the last bit of this chapter for today. So we can take a quick break. You'll see some ads if you're not subbed, which only like one person is. We'll see everybody here in a little bit. And we're back. Thanks, everybody, for bearing with me. I just wanted to make sure that I'm in charge of when ads run, not Twitch. So to do that, we need to run so many ads per hour. So that's part of what that is. And I did have to take a quick bio break, but here we are, back with the last bit of Chapter 5. I don't know why I wanted to go up here. I'm just like, oh, that axe looks like you can climb it. Oh, there is something. Legitimately did not even see that before, so. Do we get any more lore? Readables, we caught up on those. Characters. Father Swopes ran the farm with his daughter Jolene after her mother died. He believed that Jolene should honor her father like the good book says, but he was not an honorable man. Flooded countryside. Though flooded by the hurricane, the Prospero countryside is beautiful, full of stretches of farmsteads and greenery. burrow. Crouton is able to adventure into the burrows to assist Hazel on her journey. They can contain knots, cores, and other items. Some say burrows are home to mischievous creatures. We did see like a little mini living room set up in there. That was cool. Alright, now where we can go from here? Nope. Invisible wall. Couple of spiky balls. So what are we at? We're at 105 already. We can upgrade Crouton. When Crouton's control ends, it sets off a strand blast. Nice, alright. So according to the upgrade screen, if we check it out, weave, strand, put, like, we have all our major abilities done. They're just going to get extra stuff, like ground slams, extra damage, extra whatever it's going to be. But we have all of our abilities. You never know. It's a game, I did design the game, I have no idea what's coming. But according to the upgrade screen,
Miss Pearl,
looks like everywhere is full.
She's safe. Miss Pearl!
Hazel! Oh, thank God.
Here, let me help you inside. How did you get here?
Bo, pick me up in that flat-bottom boat of his.
Hazel, where's your mama?
Not with you, Jolene?
Not since yesterday. Folks didn't want her to leave. Some don't trust no one but her. Wait, Lacey never got home?
Oh, baby.
She was late. And then the storm, and then our house in the river, and I wasn't fast enough to catch the trailer.
Baby, breathe. You can't blame yourself for that. Ain't nobody outrunning flood waters.
I thought maybe you got to her before I could.
I'm so sorry, honey. Something big as a trailer would catch at the river bend down yonder. Lacey had friends who could have helped her. Some you might not know about.
Who?
Not my place to tell you if your mama didn't.
Then I'm just gonna have to keep on looking on my own.
Why don't you stay till we get news? You can't just stroll out, not with two-toed Tom on the loose.
You know something about Tom, don't you?
Tom used to be my daddy's pet. Well, no one ever thinks they're serving Satan, but somehow he gets his business done.
And he got that big?
Folks are still straggling
Being your pet?
in.
I gotta find Mama.
It's not safe out there, Hazel.
Or your
If I
daddy's
was
pet.
the one missing, she wouldn't stop looking. Take good care of them.
I'll pray for you, Dad. Stubborn, just like her mama.
I'd have to make my way across this village if I want to keep filling my bottle.
Prospero Ministry is run by Jolene and serves as both a church and community shelter, providing things like hurricane care packages, clothing drives, and food drives. Jolene and Lacey became friends through community outreach and often worked together. I guess Jolene? A staple in the Prospero community, Jolene does community organizing through her ministry. The church serves as a shelter during hurricanes. She and Lacey met through the social services, and they are now close friends and collaborators. Dang it. Macau. Cow. Pig. Pig. Goat. I know this ain't exactly biblical, but don't forget to put an iron nail in your garden to keep out those damn burrowers. I forgot to put mine in last spring, and they took all my tomatoes. Left a happy little trail right to their hidey hole, knowing I can't squeeze my big back in there. Cursed things.
Always wondered why Miss Pearl insisted on using real iron nails in her garden beds.
I feel like that's leading out to that sunflower patch there, but... Babe, how are you sleeping? You've overheard like 6 people say they ain't slept well since Tuesday. That's almost a week. Everyone is having the same dream, some kind of fog and a feeling of despair. I'm running, but don't get nowhere. Then it's just empty. I wake up feeling cored out and hollow.
That's weird.
So the strand's starting to affect people. All the weird stuff going on. That Crouton is possessing? Yep. Okay, but they immediately unpossessed. Which makes sense. That'd be a little too broken. I'm sure I can't possess like a boss or something, so. Not that I've really seen a boss yet. Like a traditional boss type enemy anyway. Which is kind of cool. It's always neat when games can kind of subvert the regular formula like that. Like, it's not just, okay, little enemies, big enemy, repeat, repeat. It's just progression, you know? To 40. Yeah, I don't think we've unlocked the next yet. We don't have any other next upgrades yet. There's Tom.
He's a little close for comfort.
See what it do. It's a tank though. I was going to take a hit, because I was about to say, oh, I think I have the combat down. I took a hit, so...
I think that knot's part of a pattern.
When Jolene moved out, mean old Swopes come round to force her to come home. He starved poor Tom, so that when Swopes rang the dinner bell, Tom went crazy with hunger. Jolene was scared, all right, but she was done being scared of what her daddy was gonna do to her.
That little alligator can't be the same one that's chasing me.
It's gonna be something about, like, hate growing it, or growing the trauma. Something like that.
Bottle's only half full. I might get a better view from the top of Monarch Cot.
Nothing going on over there. That little building? No. Okay. Because we kind of just dropped into here from that power pole there. There we go. Now we're over in the sunflower fields like I thought we were gonna be. Oh, third health thing. Oh, that grew a non-insignificant amount. Alright, cool. Turt's friend. Hello, Turt's friend. Seen Michaela Dutreville, missing since July 2020. Oh, so this is current day, essentially. Might be like a 2021 or something like that, but this is now.
Bo! Bo! Thanks for getting Miss Pearl to safety. I owe you one.
I know.
I ain't got a jet boat. Shit's crazy.
And some floof up here. And some floof for upgrading. These dogs. Let's see. Probably combat up here? For a smart floof, how much we got now? That's gotta be like 70 or 80. 80? So whenever the next upgrade comes, we're ready.
Not a shit sprinkler. Ugh, can't breathe in this stinking ass field.
Okay, where are we going? We gotta climb. I was wondering how, because like I can't just jump across that. But climb and make sense. I was about to talk about, like, oh, I wish they had more wall running, because there's a lot of billboards and signs about. And maybe they're about to have more of that, so.
Looks like more stigma over there by the old farmstead.
A couple of them. Sorry.
Looks like y'all weathered the storm pretty well.
Sorry, everybody. Continue on your business.
Stop squealing. You'll attract the gator. Oh my gosh, please shut up. Please. I'm trying to help you. Oh my god.
Ah, there was a wound. There was a wound in Tom's mouth.
Wait, hey, no, asshole. That was a cute pig. Ah, shit. The damn fool thing. Rest in peace. Ugh. I need a shower so bad. I am covered in doo-doo water.
Ah, there we go. I was looking for one of those. The anchors. Tethers. Whatever they might be called. First thing. You. Crouton's pretty OP, not gonna lie. As he should be, he deserves to be. What's that meme from Brooklyn 199? It's like, I've only known this cat for 6 minutes, but I would die for him. It's like, I've only known Crouton for 6 minutes. But I would die and kill for him.
Conveyor belt's dead. Needs power.
Okay. There we go. I was wondering, like, am I supposed to hang off of that now? Ooh, that was close. We're gonna wander around and we're gonna find some floof before we get the final piece of the pattern. Because after that's going to be whatever equates to the battle with Tom.
Old Smokes Farm. It's been abandoned for years.
I feel like that's still going over there. Because we got these two, right? Let's go do this one first. That's the house that appeared in that first pattern vision. We're about to heal up from it anyway, but still, all the damage is on that last one. Tom. Oh, so that's... they buried the gator.
Poor Tom had cried from hunger all the nights his supper was taken. Some say he once bit his own toes off for something to eat. Imagine when Jolene rang his dinner bell, and he saw old Swolf just laying there, all juicy.
Oh, Jolene. Who did it?
All right. Didn't expect that to go that way.
Bottle's almost full. Just one more should do it.
I can't go over the fence. Why is my little direction-y thing going through the fence? I knew there was some more floof around here somewhere. But we don't have any upgrade. We have lots of floof. But we don't have anything to spend it on. I'd rather have it that way than the other way, to be fair. Alright, cool. Last combat. What's all that hay doing
Let's go.
there?
Got a bottle to fill.
Is just the big thing. Can I possess it? I can possess it. That's crazy. Nice. Alright, last part. Last pattern.
Jolene's guilt got the best of her, despite telling herself it wasn't murder. If her daddy didn't punish her and Tom all those years, they wouldn't have done what they did. She vowed to dedicate herself to good works and let the Lord sort it out.
Can't believe Jolene's the one who set Two-Toe Tom free.
Oh, the pig. The pig pattern. Whatever Rue is now. Chase sequence.
Fog again.
Gotta constipate. Anybody else's parents or anybody they know use that in your little instead of concentrate, constipate? Or gonna be super serial about this? My mom was using that a long time before South Park, I will say. Back to the wall running. Kind of want to get caught just to see what it's like, but I feel like I'm close to the end, so I don't want to get caught right now. Felt even nervous about scratching my chin. Spikies. Hey, bottle tree. Thanks, bottle tree.
Should head towards the pig factory. They said the trailer might have got caught in the river bend.
Mounds and mounds of this stuff. I want to try some. That's a little... The voices? That's a thing on our double jump. That's really cool. I appreciate that.
That door needs power. Ugh. It smells awful out.
Of course, Crouton shows up when all the hard work's done. Yeah. I'm kidding, Crouton. I love you. Please don't be mad. I thought it was a
Oh God.
portion of the platformer.
That
It
explains
was
the
not.
smell. That's so bad, I can taste it.
Ah, don't say that. I'm eating supper after this. Please don't say that.
Awful way to go. Oh God. I'm gonna have to get through there somehow, ain't I?
No, not like that. Okay. They're slightly more dignified. Maybe. I bet you what I can do. No. You're ready. Alright. Okay, so it's not that. There's gotta be some climbing somewhere. There's that yellow power cable. Goes back through there. Is there no hole in that fence or nothing? No? Okay. Ah! Here's something with Crouton.
All right, you're up, Crouton.
Skull buddy. Wound is right there. Ah, this is the control room. Oh, there's the yellow button. That's the highest you've ever jumped, just so you know. Was that more dignified? I guess it wasn't us doing it to... Oh, you gotta make us...
Oh, man. Oh, I'm gonna be sick.
And in the heat? In, like, the Louisiana heat?
Don't throw up.
Ooh.
There's the tangle.
Roip.
After Jolene let Tom go loose, he discovered the pig farm. How had Swoops kept this miraculous place secret from him? Tom ate everything he could clamp his jaws on. He didn't care if it was a pig or a washing machine. If you go hungry when you're young, you never trust in the next meal. You'll eat even if you're full, just in case. Tom never felt like he'd ever have enough.
Hurt people hurt people. That's what Mama says.
Tis true, Mama's got some
Lots of
smarts.
bad folks were mistreated when they were little.
Keep in mind, personally, I don't necessarily think that's an excuse.
Where are you?
But if it is something that requires, you know, some work, definitely some work to get through. Climb up. I don't know how they're gonna. I don't know what they're gonna do to end this one. We're gonna get like swallowed in quick time event.
Mama!
Tom's gonna eat it. Two-Tone Tom. Two-Tone Tom.
Mama! You in there? I'm coming! No! No! Fuck you! No! Whoa!
House staying whole is a good thing, though. Oh, we running. Oh, here's the boss fight.
Go, you big bastard!
What am I supposed to do here? Double jump and glide to avoid his attack. Okay. So it's not just the red things, it's also the path.
He's swapping. Ropes' bell had him doing tricks.
See, like, what am I supposed to do? Ah, exit. There we go.
Get in, get out fast. Need to wait it out. The wolf!
Okay, step one done. Two more to go.
Oh, no, no, no! The bell!
Well, we're not using that anymore. Where are we? Oh. Let's go, yep.
The green sky and tornadoes colliding. How much longer until the river's rising? Birds fall silent and the critters are hiding. When mucky swamps and dusty lands colliding. Blood stirs up. Some
Need to wait it out.
forgotten twisted things and lonesome dreams. Blood stirs up. What's up forgotten? Sure enough.
Oh, he's too pissed. He's too busy tossing rocks. You better cough up my house right now. Didn't work.
Just that the prompt didn't appear.
Gotta get to him.
It kind of just feels like a DPS race, slightly. Front, back. It's like I wasn't touching that red one. 2 done. I really hope it's checkpointing in between stages.
Shit, there he goes.
Storm has stung, but the river's raging. Long days been just contemplating what will be when you are sinking. Pulled down by your secret sinning, under waters deep and unforgiven. The past makes you, there's no denying what stirs up. What's long forgotten, twisted things, and lonesome dreams. What stirs up, what's long forgotten.
Gotta let him calm down enough to hear it.
It's the first attack I can avoid, actually. Stones. Yeah, I would not have been able to close speed
With just my
this.
spindles alone. Can't slow down.
Alright. Almost home. One more cycle of rocks. And we're good. So you kinda gotta watch the rocks rather than the things on the ground, which is neat. Right into one. Rocks, nope.
Just 2 more good hits.
What?
Gotta be kidding me. Oh. This might be worse than the pigs.
It's bigger on the inside, you see. This part of the church. Turned into, because he ate the church, so now we're turned into like gospel music. That's neat.
You in here? No way to reach the house. Gonna have to clear out all that stigma.
A house, a boat, and a church are just means for Tom, they say. For Tom, they say for Tom. But to Tom, it's all the same. And eating well. Patience, patience, patience is all it takes. Is all it takes.
Okay. Oh, what's this? Well, this is my absurd last will and testament. I ain't got much to my name, but what I got I leave to my daughters, Mandy and Alana. The house and meager savings in my bank, life insurance policy goes to them too. You two are the best thing that ever happened to me. I know you will grow up to be even more amazing gals than you already are. I love you two more than life itself, my little corn cobs. From Papa Sutter.
That's rough. I wonder how long he was here for. And if his daughters are still in Prospero.
I mean, he built all of this, so probably a minute. Okay, so I do have to jump across then? I think the glide is pretty distant, but let's give it a shot. I think the hard part's over with, the actual... Yeah, there we go.
Hope that ain't the top of Jolene's church.
Apply the pattern. Two-Toed Tom.
Oh no. Ma, you in there? Can you hear me?
What's all the red? That family photo.
Little Bud. So cute. She was just big enough for the smaller rides. Nervously gripping my hand, but having fun. Vignette crumbs all on her shirt. We never went back. I wish we had more carefree moments like that together.
I wish you were here.
Still, by the way, love the animation style, the kind of semi-stop motion that some of the characters, well, that all the characters have. It can be a little weird juxtaposed against like the smooth swaying of the grass and flowers. See this character kind of weird stop motion a little bit. Like they just don't give them as many frames, which I enjoy. I like when devs do different stuff like that.
That was some gator fight. I'd applaud if I had hands.
Mama's not in the house. There's just red yarn everywhere.
Red yarn. That means Huggin' Molly's been there.
What?
Didn't your grandma ever scare you? Oh, Huggin' Molly's gonna snatch you.
Yeah, to keep me from wandering off when I was little. Old Huggin' Molly steals children, and all she leaves behind is red yarn. Wait, is Huggin' Molly real?
All the stories are real, darling.
If Huggin' Molly took Mama, why?
Well, Molly takes children no one cares about. Your mama might have got in her way one too many times.
But there's nothing in the stories that talk about how to find Huggin' Molly.
I might know where you could start looking. Hop on.
Thanks, Catfish.
Hazel had gone into the belly of the beast to find her mom once she reached the river bend, thanks to me. But Hazel's house was covered in red yarn, a sure sign of Molly's child-stealing ways. It looked like she'd got to Lacey first. Maybe Lacey had crossed paths with Molly. Tales of old Molly stealing children weren't just tales. Years ago, when he was no bigger than a minnow, Huggin' Molly even snatched Hazel's daddy tray. But Bunny got him back somehow. Hazel would have to track down old Molly to bring her mom back. Fortunately, I knew a spot owned by Bunny where she might find some leads.
Hush, hush, sweet Sherry. It's chapter 6. We're gonna let whatever cutscene happens, and then we're gonna finish up, I think, here.
Bunny Flood's the only one that ever messed with her and lived to tell. Became obsessed and paid cash money to anyone who'd tell her about old Molly's whereabouts. Bunny Flood never was known to share. but there could be some clues in her house up ahead.
Wait, you're taking me to Bunny's house? I'm not exactly on her guest list right now. And ain't her house back that way?
Oh, this one's a weekend house. Can't expect rich people to spend Sundays the same place they spend Tuesday. But she don't come much anymore. Scuttlebutt is something bad happened in that house.
You think her house is full of booby traps?
Well, I do hear that in her quest to find Molly, she might have taken some things that weren't entirely hers.
Ooh, she really got you shook.
Darling, listening to my fear is how I got this old.
I hope Bunny isn't there. Because that'd be awful.
Oh, there you got new upgrades. I'm just going to check those out. Actually, I'm not going to check those out. That's for next time. But I think that's all for today. So thanks, everybody, for hanging out. If you're watching, I'm going to upload this to YouTube. So if you're watching on YouTube, hope you enjoyed it. That's about the first third of the game. So we're going to have part 2, probably part 3, coming up the next week-ish, depending on how things go. But if you like this stream, or if you're watching on YouTube and you want to see it live, Gas City Gaming on YouTube, Gas City Gaming on Twitch. Thanks for hanging out, and we will see y'all in the swamp next time. Thanks, everybody. Have a great yesterday. Bye.